What's up, guys? Welcome to Crypt-Economy. Let's have a look at what's going on with Celsius. Now, Celsius token, it's imploding, guys. Celsius, the whole platform is imploding right now. The token is 52% in negative just for the day. So if I just kind of look at the hour, it's 5% down for within the hour. It was more. It has since then bounced back a little bit. Now you might have seen the other video that I did around Celsius and Ethereum and what's happening with ST-ETH and ETH. Now right now ST-ETH has depegged from ETH, and here is what Celsius announced this morning. Due to extreme market conditions, we are announcing that Celsius is pausing all withdrawals, swap, and transfer between accounts. Now, as we say in crypto, not your keys, not your crypto. Now, this seems to rather play out very, very well in these markets. Now, it becomes, a lot of people, by the way, have a lot of funds on Celsius, so it becomes even more so painful for a lot of people, because Celsius is one of the biggest and the most trusty or trustworthy protocols out there for getting some lending yield on your coins by holding them in your wallets. We are taking this action today to put Celsius in a better position to honor over time its withdrawal obligation. So they've been getting a lot of withdrawal requests, and that's kind of more or less like a bank run. Now I have some funds left that I was not able to withdraw yesterday. I had mentioned in the other video that I'm going to try and just get my funds out at least till the air clears, and kind of get back in later at a later stage once there is trust. But that's definitely not the case. I have some funds stuck in there as well. Now they've of course said that they understand that this news is difficult, but they believe that their decision to pause withdrawals, swap, and transfer is the most responsible action that they can take to protect the community. Because so in case of a bank run, they might have to go under. If they go under, then nobody gets anything. But by pausing the withdrawals, if they can stop the bank run, they are going to be able to at least get their withdrawal obligations done properly, right? They are facing a huge liquidity crunch right now, so their main aim is to stabilize some liquidity and restore withdrawals and all of those features that they've been working on for the past few years now. So that this whole thing is pretty interesting, but it also comes in with a couple of other news. One, Celsius reportedly transferred $320 million worth of crypto to FTX before announcing they would halt all trading and withdrawals on the platform. Now, this clearly tells us that they are facing a liquidity crunch and somebody big is trying to cash out, which is causing all of this. And that somebody very well might be Alameda with their 50,000 Ethereum, or rather trying to move their 50,000 Ethereum out. Now, let's have a look at what's happening a little bit more in depth. Now, users have claimed that 9,500 wrapped Bitcoin tokens, which were worth about $247 million, have been moved from Aave to FTX exchange. The movement of liquidity has been unknown and not specified by Celsius network. So this is important. This has not been specified by Celsius yet. But also, Celsius has moved 54,749 Ethereum, which is worth about $74 million, to FTX. That's also something that users are saying. Now, a lot of people are looking at Celsius and a lot of these lending protocols with a lens in their eye, and they're going to try and find all of these small issues that exist. Every single move that somebody does on the blockchain is transparent, trackable, so people are going to be watching very, very carefully. Now, what have they done? So Celsius withdrew 50,000 Ether, 7,000 WBTC, collateral from its Aave position in core DeFi wallet, whose address is given here. 6,000 WBTC and 20,000 Ether so far have been sent to FTX. Now, another tweet by Wu Blockchain says Celsius has transferred in total of about 104,000 Ethereum over the past 3 days, which includes 50,000 Ethereum today, within like 24 hours. 12,000 Ethereum yesterday and 42,000 Ethereum day before yesterday. In addition, they've transferred this 9,500 WBTC to FTX, and they are giving us the transaction IDs as well. So there's an Etherscan transaction ID, or rather Etherscan, to just have a look at what's going on, what's going out, what's coming in, and all of those things, which is pretty interesting to see. So that is what's going on with Celsius, and that's all of this, I believe. Also, of course, the last week was pretty weak. The CPI numbers were pretty kind of bad, and the anticipation of markets opening today morning US time or today evening Indian time are dragging the market down. And they're dragging the market down in a way that we are looking at Bitcoin at $25,000 level. Now, I do believe we are going to see the bottom of this cycle in and around $22,000 area, but that's my opinion. That's definitely not something that is going to be 100% right. I am more kind of wrong more often than not. So please take care of that. Please don't trade based on what I'm saying. However, if we look at the weekly chart, we'll see something pretty cool playing out here. This wedge playing out, probably, hopefully, right? And also the 200 weekly SMA, which has been historical support, also playing out. Hopefully this holds support, but that's definitely not the case if everybody's tracking this one. And if we look at Ethereum has crumbled under pressure. In Ethereum, we are very close to the 200 weekly SMA. We are right now at 1330 level. We've touched 1300 level as a support, so $1,300, which is pretty low given Ethereum was pretty, like, Ethereum is about 72% down from its top of about 4,900 or approximately $5,000, right? And we might definitely see Ethereum going even lower if Bitcoin dominance goes on increasing the way it is right now. And if Bitcoin goes on dropping, it's going to take everything with it, and that's very, very important. A lot of this depends on the macroeconomic conditions as well, and as we all know, the inflation is not under control. The interest rates are increasing regularly in multiple countries, not just United States, but India as well. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on that we have to keep an eye on. It becomes very, very important that we look at a dollar cost average and an SIP approach that works for 99.999% of the people, because you don't have to take care of timing the market. You can just be in the market for 10 years and get the rewards, because over a 10-year period, it's been very, 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 very rare that we've seen negative returns. Especially if you're looking at a 20-year period, definitely is not a problem in terms of investing for the long term through DCA or through averaging or SIPs. Now we'll see how the markets open, how the S&P performs when the US markets open this morning or today evening for Indian time. And if they open negative, we are going to see even more so bloodbath here. And there is a chance that we are going to see those markets at least open negative before taking up a small bounce on an immediate support that we have here. And if that bounce comes through, we might see a little bit of a bounce in crypto. Otherwise, it's probably more bloodbath for this week as well, especially given what's coming out on this Wednesday. I do feel that this Wednesday might be a bit negative. It might be a bloody Wednesday. And if you want to understand what I'm talking about, I've done a video yesterday on the same. Make sure to check that video out. And guys, as always, if you like these videos that I do for you, make sure to smash that like button. And if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe as well. I'll see you guys next time right here on Crypt-Economy. Till then, guys, take care.